Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So it's been a while since I've uploaded my last video. So today we are racing in LFM Season 5 dailies at Suzuka with BMW M4 GT3. I qualified at 8th with a qualification time of 2.02. This is my first time driving BMW M4 GT3 on this track in these conditions. I've never driven it, so my lap times were not that great. I could have done 2.01 given the fact that if I would have practiced. But for this time, we are going to stick to position number 8. So if you guys have not tried BMW M4 GT3, you should go and give it a try. It's an amazing car. I love it. I mean, I'm more of a front engine car guy rather than a mid or a rear engine. I don't know, I just like my engine to be on the front rather than the back. And I really enjoy the sounds also of this car, and it's amazing to drive. So we're gonna have a really great race over here. It was a very clean race, and I'm telling you guys, if you have not given a try to LFM series, please do give them a go. They are basically like GT Sport dailies. It's more like Iracing and GT Sport in combination. So you have an SR that you have to maintain, and you have to go through your rookie license. So I am in currently rookie license, so we are racing in rookie server 2. So we are just coming close to the start line and just getting ready for that push. So let's see how it goes. So that was a good start, pretty clean. There's a car on the right side of us over here, so just trying to be, give him as much space as possible here. It's always tricky, especially around Suzuka, given that there are so many turns left and right, zigzag, so you have to be very careful if there's somebody around you at this point of the race. So we have cemented our position at this position number 8, so which is good. Currently our tires are super cold and brakes are super cold, so we have to be very cautious going through these curves because our car can get slippery and slide out of the track very easily at night time because track is cold, tires are cold, brakes are cold. So guys, if you have made this far, please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. It surely helps a lot. Thank you so much, guys. Everyone in this race have been so clean, as you can see, the first lap, nothing, no yellow flags, nothing. It's super clean. I mean, it's amazing. Porsche loses over there and he saves the car brilliantly. Very good for him. I almost thought that he's gonna whiplash and come back onto the track and gonna hit us, but luckily he caught the car at the right time and he lost only one position, I think, over here, which is good. So as you saw, first lap coming to an end has been super clean, very nice racing. Just a few minors here and there, given the fact that everything is so cold, tires are cold. So it's very slippery at the moment, but overall amazing racing by everyone. So starting lap number 2, this guy in the front is a bit loose through this section. As you can see, he goes wide, and he's just gonna create a little chaos in my head as well. I was not able to concentrate because I was constantly looking at him, where he is going and how he is turning and everything, because I was scared that he might go wide and come back onto the track and gonna bump into us. Because of that, I was overly cautious and didn't make a move when I should have. somebody just went straight into the wall going through that hairpin. So that was one position over there, and we gained a position, which is good. Easy position, 3Bs, why not? So coming through the spoon, this guy goes a little wide. I come right across next to him on his left side over here, but I was just overly cautious. I didn't want to push the pedal down too soon, because if I would have done, I would have gone wide and I would have pushed him wide as well, and I didn't want to do that. As you can see, he's all over the place. He's going onto the grass. I don't know what's his deal. Why is he so turbulent in this race? So over here he goes super wide. Oh man, did you see that, how he came onto the track? It just almost took us out. So another position taken because of the guy's mistake, which is good. So the guy in the Porsche behind who lost his control, he's right behind us, and he's really good going through this section, the first sector, whereas I am not, because I still do not know how to drive BMW through this section. In which gear should I go? I usually try to stay in the second, but second and third I have to keep on jumping between these 2 days, and I really am weak. This is the weakest point of me driving a BMW through this section at Suzuka, and because of that I lose a lot of time. As you will see on the race ahead. So guy behind in the Porsche, we're gonna have a pretty long battle throughout the race. He'll be all, on our ass, and we will constantly be battling to defend our position. At one point he'll be right behind us, and at the next point he'll be like 1 second, having a 1 second gap between both of us. It's amazing how this race went between both of us. On the straights I'm faster, on the turns he's faster. That's what goes through out the race. So guys in the top, I think 4 are having a really good battle. They are constantly together throughout the race, and but we are catching them. As you can see, they are all right in front of us, and hopefully we'll catch them soon and gain some more positions if possible. Braked a little late over there, so missed my apex. I missed a lot of apex throughout this race. Still do not know how to drive this car on this track, and it's a little tricky at the moment. This was my first race in months over here. I have no confidence going through this turn on full throttle. I'm sure it can be done, but I do not know how to do it at this point in this car. So I just lift up a little bit over here, and you know, let the car goes through it and then push it hard. As you can see in the rear view mirror over there, rear view camera over there, that the Porsche is right on our back, and I'm constantly keeping track of it, like how close he gets and where are his weakest points, and just trying to, you know, keep control of the car and not make many mistakes, because I know that on the straights I am faster, but on the turns he's faster. Now as you'll see, as I come out of this hairpin, he's gonna just left behind. Like the BMW has so much power and so much speed coming out of the turn. I don't know if it's my setup or is it in general, that Porsche just can't keep up. As you can see in the rear view camera over there, he just went away instantly. Look at the rear view camera, he's way far behind, and next moment by the end of sector 1 he'll be right on our back, and this shows that I really do not know how to drive this car well. Almost lost it there by my memory, came in too hard, braked a little too late, but luckily I saved it and it was a pretty good save. We didn't lose any time over there, and oh man, that was a really scary moment, you know, coming into that turn and just losing it right then. Very lucky that we were able to catch the car. Even though that the Porsche behind is right in us, he just can't make any time. The time just stood still between both of us over here. He just cannot catch up. The car has no power in comparison to BMW, I'm telling you. On the turn, that car is a beast, but on the straight, I don't think it has a lot of power compared to us. But he is in general a very clean driver. Many times we came very close to each other where we almost tapped. But all in all, he's a super clean driver, and it was a lot of fun racing with him on this track. So at this point we have actually good gap between the guy behind, and we are still not able to catch the top guys. They are not even in the view before they were, but all of a sudden they just went like super fast, and we don't know really how far they are ahead. So nothing much is happening, but I'm still trying to keep, maintain distance from the behind guy, and try not to make any mistakes, and try not to let him get ahead. And the guy is right on our butt over here, but he's giving us a lot of space. He's so respectful. Like, that's been a really good race. So over here I went a little defensive because he was just so close to us, and in the previous over here he did pass a little, but I knew that was going to happen. That's why I went defensive, because he breaks pretty late and he's pretty good at turning, so I had to close the door over there, otherwise we would have lost this position very easily. So this is the guy at third and at second, and he probably went wide over there, but he's pretty good and very fast over here. Over here we do overtake him for a slight bit, but not for very long, as you will see. I went a little defensive over here, even though I should not have done that, in my opinion, but I did, and I still managed to keep the position. But shortly after this turn, and I didn't see him coming. He had a really good run over there, and he just comes right onto my right side, and over here we are just going side by side and trying to see who will back off and let this position go. So over here also I'm trying to keep as not give him as little space as possible, but he's so adamant and he's right next to me on my left side, on my right side, and over here he on the outside, which I was fine with because I was still at position number 3, but our little pedal over here gave a lot of time for the guy behind in the green portion to catch up, and he's came right on our ass. So going through this turn, I go a little wide, and this gives a lot of room to the guy in the green portion, and he overtakes us over here. And we lose the position, and we are back at 4th. Now we are on the last lap, and this is where the intensity went all the way up, and let's see what happens ahead. The green portion loses it a little bit, but he still managed to save it, which was amazing. I was hoping that he would spin, but he did manage to save it, and I thought like, okay, fine, this is the position I'm going to end up. But this last, going through the chicane was a really intense moment. I don't know why he did not defend. I was right next to him. He left the door open, and I just braked a little, late and overtook him. And over here, I came onto the position number 3, and he went a little bit sideways, and because of that he lost one more position, and he finished at 5th. I finished at 3rd, starting all the way from 8th, and it was an amazing race to race in, and I had a lot of fun. If you guys have not tried LFM series, please do give them a try. Go to this website. It's called Low Fuel Motorsports, and you can enroll and start your ACC sim racing career over there with different licenses and whatnot. So anyways guys, this was the race, and if you enjoyed, please do not forget to like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.